Hi guys, here I am working from home, as we all are. First of all, I want to make sure you're all staying safe. We're currently in this pandemic crisis and I want you to all make sure you stay as safe as possible. Staying at home is the key. That's what the government is advising. So most of us are staying at home, most of us are working from home, teaching our kids at home and just making sure that you're staying as far away and doing the social distancing as required by the government. But what I wanted to do is help. Just wanted to help because some of us are actually trying to stay as energetic and as lively as possible in this pandemic crisis. So we're doing exercises from home, we are trying to do walking in our gardens, doing that one exercise a day. And I've had a few messages and emails from people saying, I'm doing my exercises, I'm doing the extra one exercise a day, however I'm starting to get pain in my feet and that's stopping me from being able to do my exercises. So some of you have seen my videos about stretching exercises, so I just wanted to make sure and give you guys a reminder of your exercises, because if you don't do your exercises that help to stretch out those muscles that help the feet to function, it is going to influence your exercise. Do you guys remember the calf stretching? That's the one that I have shown you. If you go back to my Instagram videos in the past, this calf stretching where my very, very lovely partner, Anthony, yes, that was my partner, Anthony, who did the videos for me, bless him, he showed you guys how to do these exercises. So here I am, working from home, trying to remind you guys how to do it, okay? The three tips that I want to show you guys about the stretching exercises is something that not many people do when they show me how they do their exercises. They actually forget the 3 tips that I always give them at the beginning of their exercise advice. So, the calf stretching. We all know for the calf stretch, we need to be facing a flat surface, most commonly a wall. I'm going to start off by stretching my left leg. Now we know that the lower calf is compiled of the gastrocnemius and the soleus muscle. The gastrocnemius is the bulky one at the top and the soleus is the one going towards the Achilles tendon. So let me do a stretch. If you remember, I advised you guys to stand arm's length away from the wall, keeping the one that you're stretching obviously straight. So I'm stretching my left leg, and the one that you're holding to stabilize yourself, which is currently my right leg, bending at the knee. The tips that I want to advise you guys is sometimes when we go into this stretch, when we go into that position where we're going to do a calf stretch, for some reason automatically our feet are into a natural position where kind of they're angled. Now if the feet are angled, what happens is it tends to actually skew the stretch. And so where the stretch should occur at the gastrocnemius and the soleus, and we'll call it obviously the calf muscle, where the stretch should occur at the calf muscle, it doesn't, because the position of the foot changes that stretch and it doesn't allow the stretch to happen. So a reminder, arm's length away, making sure the feet are actually straight forward, facing the wall, facing forward. The other tip is some people like to do this, where they're bending their back to kind of give them a relaxed position, a natural position. That also will skew the stretch. So make sure that as you go into that hold, not only is your feet nice straight and forward, but your back is nice and straight. And the final tip is very commonly for people who haven't got a very flexible calf muscle, our heels are lifted off the ground. It's because that's because our calf muscles aren't stretched enough. So make sure both your heels are flat on the ground. So remember those 3 tips. Feet are straight forward, back is nice and straight, and my heels are flat on the ground. And as I've mentioned in my videos in the past, it's 30-second hold, relax, do the other leg, and do that maybe about 10 times a day. You can spread it out, do 5 in the morning, 5 in the evening, but just make sure that you're doing a sufficient amount of stretching of your calf muscles. Now, why am I stretching the calf muscles when the feet are the ones in pain? The reason why, and I've mentioned this in my previous videos, is because the calf muscle helps the foot to function. So if the calf muscle is not flexible and not stretched enough, it won't allow the foot to function fully, and therefore you do start to get problems like heel pain, pain in the arch, and ankle pain as well. And very commonly we get things like plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendinopathies. I'm not sure if you've heard of these terms. These are very common foot problems seen when we're not actually maintaining that flexibility of our legs, and the key one is the calf. Don't forget, obviously, the rest of the muscles, those who are doing yoga, those who are doing Pilates at the moment, fantastic videos out there with yoga positions, Pilates, which is all really important to maintain that flexibility. As we maintain that flexibility, we maintain that energizing, and we prevent any injuries whilst we're exercising. Once again, guys, stay safe. Make sure that you're energetic, staying lively, stay well, look after yourself, stay at home.